Flames of War brings you the battles of World War II in epic 15mm scale. Go to the hub on beastsofwar.com to find news, tactics, and tutorials about the game. Venture into the dangerous dungeons of myth as a mighty hero and stand against the darkness. Visit the Myth Hub on beastsofwar.com and begin your story.
Hey guys, in this episode, Simon's going to be taking me through Shaltari wall climbing. This is Spider-Man type stuff here.
Damn straight.
I'm looking forward to this one. This is a very interesting rule for the Shaltari. And if you're interested in Shaltari lists in the XLBS, X-Long Backstage version of this show over on beastsofwar.com now, we're going to be looking through a 1,500 point tournament list, talking about the synergies, how it works, etc. So if you're interested in that, head on over once you've watched this. Okay, Simon. Wall climbing. It sounds immense.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, this particular scenario we've got set up here.
Yeah.
Got a couple of tarantula hidden behind the side of the building.
Yep.
Got Hades on this side. As we know, tarantula, fantastic against the Hades.
Yes.
But they can't quite get around the building far enough to shoot it.
No, they wouldn't have the range.
No.
Yeah.
However, wall climbing.
Okay.
So they have a special rule called wall climbing. And also the bird eaters also have this wall climbing rule.
That's the anti-air.
The anti-air one.
Yeah.
What they can do is if they begin their turn within 2 inches of a building, they can climb up to 7 inches up.
Yep.
And they can be placed on the roof anywhere within 4 inches of their starting location on a horizontal axis. So what you do is that because this building is not over 7 inches high,
no, it's not.
You can climb it. So you go, they're up, and you can place them anywhere within 4 inches, which will usually be
right at the edge.
Right at the edge. Put them at the edge, and then it's as simple as that. They can now see that to shoot.
Oh, that is
as simple as that. There's only one building in the game in our terrain packs they can't climb. That's the very tall one.
That's the skyscraper.
That's the skyscraper.
This one here.
Because that is greater than 7 inches tall.
Yeah.
But all the others they can climb up. And also the added advantage is that because they're up there, you've got a greater line of sight, and you'll often find that if things want to shoot them, they're going to be in cover. Because half of their model is going to be hidden by the angle of the roof.
Yes.
If you're fighting down here, and you're trying to trace line of sight to them, you can see them, but the majority of them are going to be hidden. So they're going to be...
So that would make them maybe from a 2 to hit to a 4 to hit.
Exactly.
So you've doubled the survivability of them, yet at the same time, they have complete view of that. So he's not in cover.
Nope.
And you've got around the fact that you had a range issue there.
It's also worth noting that when you measure ranges in Drop Zone, you always measure on the horizontal.
Yes.
So their 18-inch range isn't affected by firing downward, and neither is anyone's range affected by trying to shoot them.
So it's
always
this way.
It's always on the horizontal this way. So they don't lose any range, they don't gain any range.
Yeah.
But they're up there, and their line of sight is up there.
I absolutely
The downside, which is probably fairly obvious, is that if the building is destroyed, they are destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
So
maybe in this case, the Hades wouldn't target them. He'd just turn around and target the building.
He might do, but he's going to survive. He's going to struggle to do it in one go. He's got 20 damage points, this building. He's not going to do it on his own. I mean, if you've got more firepower, I mean, if you're facing... I wouldn't do this at the beginning of the turn, because they then can see what you've done and can react accordingly. They can put all their firepower, which from a PHR army is not insubstantial, into that building and destroy it and get your points.
So if you left that battle group was the last one you activated, and then hopefully you won the next turn and become the first one you activate to get them out of there.
Well, or fire again, then move down again. I mean, they could almost do it in the middle. They don't have to be the last, just the middle battle group.
Yeah.
If your opponent's main building demolishing battle group, if they have such a thing, if that's already gone,
then
these can be used fine. I mean, as long as the building again isn't already quite damaged or is a small one. I mean, you wouldn't want them, for example, to be in a 10-point building.
No,
because that's too easy.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, again, it was maybe the last turn of the game and they've got nothing left to do. At which point, maybe you can hump up there and get a last couple of shots away.
I think it's awesome. I think it's incredibly cinematic for a start, but I wonder just how many players would be expecting that.
Not many, I suspect. Well, also, we can now show you, because of course this is the anti-tank variant.
Yes.
We also have the anti-air variant. So if we just set this up, let's say you've got a dropship on this side.
Yep.
Now, although it floats 6 inches up, which is about here,
yep.
If you're on this side of the building, tight into it, you can't draw on sight, you can't see them.
And you wouldn't be able to get round because, once again, they don't have enough movement to be able to get round.
You've got your bird eaters there,
yep.
exactly the same as before. They can go straight up, come to the edge, and suddenly you're floating here.
Yeah.
They're there, they can see you clearly, and they can pump shots into you.
One of the other things that strikes me is if the building was fully intact and you were playing against UCM and whatnot, who are maybe not just as good at taking down buildings, they'd be great for reaction fire standing there.
Well, on there, their view is fantastic.
Everything. Yeah. Wow. Okay, guys. Well, wall climbing. Would you have expected it? Maybe that, if you were kind of hovering on the edge of thinking of going with Shaltari, maybe that is enough just to tip you over the edge to give them a go. And if it is, well, we've got a solution for that. Come on over to beastsofwar.com, join our XLBS show, where we're going to be looking at a Shaltari list. It's on now, so what you waiting for? Come on across.
So what we've got here is giving you a good selection. So you've got 2 Havens, which are good for transporting your infantry and can do your Yaris.
Yep.
You've got Eden, which can transport some of your larger units, some of your tarantulas. Your Spirit, which is again a fast one.
Yeah.
Very fast, 30-inch movement.
30 inches.
They can transport your infantry, it can do some of your Yaris.
Anime cyberpunk style meets skirmish combat in Infinity. Experience 8 high-tech factions and fight to control the human sphere at the Infinity Hub on beastsofwar.com. Progress comes to a world of magic as science and the arcane combine to make marvels. Meet steampunk inventors and orc mystics at the Volsung Hub on beastsofwar.com.